Hey, it's me, Bobbert, and welcome to my playthrough of Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. This is my second playthrough, and again, I'm late to the party to this whole mascot horror trend here. It took me like about 2 or 3 years to get to Five Nights at Freddy's, but now it's on Xbox console. This is the Xbox Series X version, and it looks actually pretty good.
You are about to see the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world. A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
Okay, for those who watched the original playthrough on the PC version, this is the person at the beginning was a sorry, I was lowering the volume on my computer, but the person was different. I think they were using like public domain footage originally, but now it's a different actor. I believe mostly everything else stays the same in this video except for one part, which you're going to see in a moment.
I'm a real girl, just like you.
What's the time?
Playtime! And if you've ever wanted to see
Again, this is a horror game, so a fair warning to you all.
Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person. An entire hour in the most magical toy factory on Earth.
Yeah, that's the part they changed to make it look more like a Poppy doll. Again, I think originally they were using stock footage from like a very old commercial. Like all these toys are going to be based on actually existing products. At first I thought Poppy Playtime was based on the Raggedy Ann doll, but well, it's not so raggedy. Maybe part of it was inspired by that, and of course Circus Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. And we're here in the building. There's the first tape. Now I watched playthroughs of this multiple times, so I know where everything is.
And I'm the head of innovation here at the Playtime Co. Toy Factory. If you're seeing this, then you're trespassing.
Yeah, I remember to put subtitles on. This is the second playthrough of me playing this game, or this version of the game. The first time it took me like 32 minutes because I got a little bit lost looking for all the collectibles. And I originally recorded that one because but the footage was damaged.
And that's one of the more aspects of our security system. No spoilers.
And this is all pre-recorded.
You got my warning. It's not too late to turn around. I just hope that you're certain whatever you're doing is worth it.
But yeah, my first playthrough was 32 minutes. The footage was messed up. It was popping in achievements left and right. I was hoping to keep that one in, but unfortunately, it did not work out. Something must be wrong with my capture card. But good thing it worked the second time. This one is 22 minutes because now I know where everything is. Like 22, 23 minutes. It's close to 23 minutes. But yeah, if you've seen playthroughs of the original Steam version, everything is pretty much the same. I think they updated the Chapter 1 version on Steam to get closer to this one. Okay, gonna go ahead and skip that, but that's our grab pack. But mainly, this is gonna be our main I guess weapon wouldn't be well, not entirely accurate, but we're gonna use these to solve puzzles in this whole toy factory here. Oh, and there's the star of the show, or at least of chapter 1. Okay. Gotta give him a high five. Gotta give him a high five all the time. Okay, you can pause it here and read all that, but pretty much Huggy Wuggy's a popular toy in the I forget which year. I wasn't fully reading that, but you know, it's after Poppy Playtime and some other toys we're gonna see. Of course, as the power goes off, and yep, the key. Yep, thank you, high five. I enjoy doing that. And this is pretty much what the grab pack is going to do. And I think it's pretty redundant because I think the majority of my viewers know what this game is and already knows how this game is playing out. I'm going to try to look at the majority of the posters. I probably won't be able to, or well, more accurately, I'll probably be so focused on the game I forget to look around. But the Xbox version is actually pretty nice. I haven't played the PlayStation 5 version. I'm pretty sure it's more or less the same. Probably better in some aspect. It came out on Nintendo Switch first for some reason. Yep, of course he's gone. Like, I got a Nintendo Switch, but I don't know, I didn't want that version. I didn't like how it looks. I mean, I'm not too picky on graphics, especially games like this, which is not too demanding, or where the visual's not too important. But I don't know, I just didn't like how the Nintendo Switch version looked, at least on the screenshot. The screenshots. I don't know, maybe the Nintendo Switch version may look better. But this costs $5. This doesn't sound like a lot, but considering this is like almost 30 minutes of content, it's really not worth the money. Wait for it to get cheap, or better yet, get the PC version on Steam. That's for free, because this is pretty much a demo. Gives you an idea what the game's going to be about. And to be fair, it does its job well. At least story-wise, it makes you interested of where the story is going. When I first saw Poppy Playtime for the first time. The gameplay looks pretty fine. I mean, you don't get to do much, you know, as you're going to see later on. You know, you can open heavy doors like that. You see, I believe I got the tape. Yep.
Rich, where are they keeping the Huggy boxes?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Remember when maintenance left it a sweep of this place?
No.
Exactly. Nobody in this stupid company knows what they're doing. Oh, I swear, I haven't seen a single box in its place since they started flooding the storehouse with orphanage junk.
Right.
I get it. It's a nice program and all on brand. It's just hard to be happy about it when manufacturing's on our necks about it, because we can't find stupid Huggy boxes.
Rich.
You're right. You're right. It's It's for the orphans. I just wish there were less boxes. Anything less would be more habitable. Is that even a word? Habitable?
Okay, Rich is, well, in other theories, is believed to be the playable character, though there's not much proof, and, well, not sure if you see that there's Huggy right there. It's definitely after us. And now we can get the second hand. Yep. Remember to take breaks. I gotta get that t-shirt. I mean, I don't usually get t-shirts about video games except for maybe, you know, Sonic and an occasional Nintendo property here and there. But I wouldn't mind getting that Huggy Wuggy t-shirt. Okay, now... So pretty much if you've seen every playthrough of Chapter 1, you know what everything is. So, you know, paying even $5 for this game would be a waste because, you know, I haven't played I haven't watched Chapter 1 playthroughs for a while, but I knew what everything was. Like within 30 minutes originally. It's a very short game. Maybe it's more justifiable if you haven't seen, you know, previews of this game and you didn't collect all the tapes. Sorry, that's a loud noise in my headphones. But if you didn't get all the collectibles, maybe it would justify a second playthrough. But you know, I'm playing through this the second time and. You know, I should say this, it may not be the worst $5 I ever spent, but knowing there's like a free demo, you know, on Steam, I really recommend getting that. Excuse me. I don't know if they have controller support.
So, Stella, what made you want to work at the Playtime Co-Factory?
Playing with toys when I was young was so magical. I could go straight from my bedroom floor to anywhere in the world. It was such a great feeling. And being able to work at a toy factory, somewhere that can provide kids with that same experience, that's a pretty great feeling too. Sometimes, though, I really, really wish I could go back. To being a kid, I mean. And it's weird, because adults are just kids, but older. I don't think anyone ever really feels like an adult. But your body just gets older and older, and then you die. Poof! Human bodies just can't stay young forever. There's things, though. Like some trees that can stay alive even while being way older than a person. I mean, the oldest people to ever live are still younger than those. So I guess everyone is always young relative to something. Right?
All right, I think we're getting a little off track.
Okay, sorry for not finishing my sentence between cutscenes. I just want to let that play out for a bit. Another theory going around is that since Stella and Poppy Playtime got the same voice actor, it's believed that Stella is Poppy Playtime. But you know, again, that's just a theory. I know I'm kind of maybe not spoiling, but going way ahead of the possible story. But again, there's just theories. But also speaking about going ahead about the story, pretty much the toys are sentient. You saw that with Huggy Wuggy. But, well, later on in the chapters, they explain that they're putting people into toys. Which, you know, again, I'm assuming that most of my viewers already know the story of Poppy Playtime. And I'm assuming you're watching this again to check out the Xbox version. It's time to make our cat be. I think out of all the toys that was introduced so far, this is my favorite non-monster toy character is Catbee. I don't know, I just like the design. Oh yeah, those eyes follow you wherever you go. I'm not sure if I showed that off earlier in the video. But yeah, Catbee's one of my favorites. Blunt's okay. But you know, my favorite scary toy, the giant one, would have to be Catnap, and that's chapter 3. As of this recording, this is around September 19th. I'm going to upload this in the first week of October. But there haven't been any announcement of chapter 2 and 3. But yeah, there's our monster there. But they did tease something for September 30th. I'm not sure what that would be. Probably the release date for chapter 2 on consoles, hopefully. Yeah, so pretty much you gotta avoid him. And this area, if you haven't watched any playthroughs, you're most likely gonna die like a few times because it's mainly trial and error and figure out where to go next. Luckily, well, a bit of a spoilers. I don't get to die here. In a way, I was kind of hoping, but you know, since it's shot to death. But I actually got this on my first try again. I wish I could stop to read the letters, but I pretty much said, pretty much the writing says, ooh, ouch. I always feel that pain every time he hits his head on that pole. But pretty much this writing said, you know, turn around, don't go to her. Not those exact phrases, but something like that. You know, as you'll see, you know, over there. But first we gotta watch the final tape.
Final log. In relation. Experiment 1006. The prototype. Coordination and cooperation is evidently within his skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of his type. Though still missing, today's events are no doubt in relation to him. His absence was a flaw in the scientific process, which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that the same mistake won't be made twice. Any future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
I'm assuming that happened during the Hour of Joy, which we're going to find out more in Chapter 3. But now, as you can see, the toys are being hanged. Yeah, Chapter 1's not that scary, and neither is Chapter 2 that much, except for maybe a couple of areas. Which, you know, I'll probably show that off once Chapter 2 and 3 becomes available on Xbox. But yeah, pretty much this version is mainly the same as the current version of Chapter 1. In the original version, that door was shaking, like something was trying to get out, but not anymore. I guess in the original idea is that a monster was supposed to bust out and try to chase you down. But you know, chapter 2 begins going through that door. But now, time to end this.
You opened my case.
And that's Chapter 1 Xbox version. Again, you know, I recommend getting the Steam version. It's free. I mean, $5 is not bad, but considering I finished everything within 23 minutes, you could spend it somewhere else. Maybe in Black Friday it will reduce down to 99 cents, maybe, hopefully. I mean, even then, that's probably not worth the money that much, if I'm being honest there. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just, at best, it gives you a good impression of what the game's going to be, and it makes you excited to want more of it. But the chapter itself is pretty basic. I won't say boring, but again, you know, it's free on Steam, so get that version. I'm not sure how much the second and third chapter are going to be, because those are bigger games. Probably closer to $10. I don't know, they're probably going to try to charge $15 or $20, and they could probably get away with it too, just to be honest. But yeah, I like watching people's playthroughs and theories about this game, and I can't wait for Chapter 4 whenever that comes out. Anyways, this is me, Bobbert, and I catch you guys later.